Hi folks, I can't spend much more time looking at a white sheet of paper. I didn't paint yesterday, too tired after a bit of a gruelling, fairly short bike ride with a couple of friends. It was very cold yesterday and there was a diversion on our usual path through the wetlands and Mordenhall Park, which is beautiful. So we went through some untried tracks, very muddy, very slippery, but we had some fun. But I just wanted to sit in the armchair, this afternoon. Getting old, see. Right, okay, three brushes, the large hake, the medium hake, Long Ranson, and a rigger, just one of several I have, with Frank Clark's rigger. Colours, you know, if you don't look back in my recent history, you'll find out what they are. I'll describe them when I use them. Well, I'll try to remember. The first thing I do is to... Oh, I've got that... Right, okay. I want to do a one that I did a version of years ago. We've got a very lovely park nearby, and there's a track that goes all the way down to the Mitcham Golf Course, and it's really lovely. And it's just an unmade path for cycles, and it's got some bird shelters in there now, so that people can look. It was a quarried area with 12 pits, and they are all lakes now. But it's supposed to be open, but we've been conned by the local council. We've got an incinerator that nobody wanted, that everybody got, and the one thing is, it's sited where there's a massive housing development very near the incinerator, and the prevailing wind. Well, who knows what's going to happen. I can't get that up there. That'll do. Right, so want some. I'm going to do an autumn view. I want some raw sienna now, so I'll get into the raw sienna. You don't want the water too wet. Let's just give that a bit of a blow. Excuse my head. I try to keep my head out of the way while we're painting, and that's why the paper's at a slight angle. Right, now we'll do a bit of blue here and there. Put a bit of red in that. Everything's all nice and moist because it's been kept in a document case, and on a wet towel with a bit of wet toweling. Right, so that'll do for that. Right, okay, now we're going to put a path in. So a bit of heavier ochre. And we'll put it right, okay, that's my path. I'm doing this from memory. I'm not oh look, I'm going to have to move this down. It's just annoying me. Get that off. Get that off. Just move that down a little bit so I can get it clipped right. Right, okay, so let's pull that back up again. Up there, whoops. There we are. Now you shouldn't be able to see my head on that. Oh. Careful, right, okay, that'll do. My tripod is not very steady, so I keep nudging it. Right, okay, that's a good colour. I want to do this as an autumn scene. I mean, we're in autumn now, isn't it? But it's going to sort of winter. Oh, sorry, I didn't give you any warning for it. I'm going to put in some bit of texture in this path here. Just using some of that okay, that'll do. Right, now we're going to have to texture a lot of grass here, a bit of a bank here, and going around the corner, the trees on the background, big trees, but sort of, well, not developed trees, they're sort of more shrubby than anything. It's a rough park, it's very lovely. Used to get a lot of blackberries and sloes down there, but I haven't been there for a couple of years. Right, let's try this hake here. This is a Ron hake. Or I could use this one. This is one sent to me by my friend Alan Owen. So let's just try and get some greeny stuff. Bit of heavy sienna, bit of that, grasses. It has a bit of texture. Got some bushy stuff up here. Oops. So it's a good brush. I'll get some sienna in there, burnt sienna that is. Well, that doesn't look like a very autumny tree, does it? But let's get in with that. And that lovely green. That's the cadmium light, red, yellow light. It's quite powerful. So I'll just take it down into there. Right, just get some sienna back in. Oops, some nice raw sienna back in here. See how lovely that yellow is? It mixes with Payne's grey beautifully. I'm trying to get in the corners so that I can put my big mount on it. A bit burnt up, I don't use that very often. Right, That's quite a good start. I'm quite happy with that. Right, I'll do a bit the other side. Let that dry for a bit. Or maybe it's dried enough. I'll put some. Okay, well that gives a nice open impression. This, when you do this, you can use your fingernails. It opens the. It seems to put air into the texture. Right, let's do something the other side now. I've got to use this brush. It's really good. It's a medium hake, but it's. Well, I must drink my tea. I keep forgetting. Right, no rocks. I'm going to put a bluish background just to give it some distance, but then we're going to do some of that here. Let's this is our path again. Reinstate that. Right, here we go. Here we go. Bit of that lovely yellow. This is artist quality, and I paid £10 a tube for it, which is quite well for an artist quality. I thought it was pretty good. Considering what it does. I will put that path back in there. All right, let's get a bit of yellow and a. Ooh, what's that? A bit of tissue. Bit of shadow on that side. Well, I've lost the path there really. I just reinstate it with a bit of the Payne's grey. Right, there's a bit of light in there, up here. I only really use hakes. I used to struggle with the sables years ago when I was sort of getting into watercolour painting, and when Ron Ranson came along with his demonstration video at my art club that I belonged to at the time. Wonderful. I just went for it. I was doing oil painting and making a bit of a hash of those, but right, there we go. Painting with your fingernail. See, that opens that up. It balances the other side with the intensities. Now I'm going to put in some blue. I think I want to take out some of this though. So I'm going to put a figure on there. Right. A great background blue is Payne's grey, not that heavy, and blue. Touch of the yellow. And I know there's an oak tree in here, but I'm not going to put it in. A bit of dark in here. Right, let that go. Just clean out some of that. Right, I'll give that a try. So take your headphones off, folks. I'll have some more tea. Right, ready, go. Right, before I do anything to that path, I want to get that rigger, if I can find it. Just want to Right, okay. It looks more like a river, doesn't it? But I'm going to just texture it. I'll use this Allen's one. We'll put in some pebbly stuff. Right, I'll put some sienna back in that. I'm such a rough old path. Okay, right now, I hope this will show. I'll get a people brush. Oh, I was going to have some tea, wasn't I? there are other ways of painting watercolour, by painting a wash, then drying it and putting another colour out so that it all bleeds through, but I can't be doing with that. It's not my way of painting. It's teaching people to actually put paint on the paper without being worried about it. Right, I want a bit of red. We'll put bit of black. Not a very good figure, but put another one in. I think I can't. I'm not using white. Oh, I could use some white gouache. Why not? Why not? There's no law against it, is there? Just a little bit. Put it on my board. Artist, titanium white. Oh well. I tried to keep any gouache off of the palette because can't remember what I was going to say then. Don't know why I did that. There was a hole in the tree there, so I'll fill that in, I think. Negative space, negative shape. Right, okay, so that's about all I can do with that. Let's have a few birds. Put a little bit of right, just gives that impression. Right, a bit of sienna and a bit of that white gouache. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'll put a signature in it. I'll do that in white, and then we'll put it in a mount. What do I want to do now? A bit of masking tape just to hold the job on. Take them off. You see why I try to get the corners in because this mount is just a bit too big. It was cut for 16 by 12 and not 15 by 11. But anyway, it seems to have done okay. Oh, I've got to watch the gouache doesn't go on the, what's that, gouache brush. Pebbles. Lovely, that bit of white, isn't it? But keep it out of your main palette, because I'll get into the watercolours and make them all the wrong colour. Best way to lighten that. Right, get a little bit of that lovely yellow. Just brighten it up a bit. So lighten up some of those darker areas. Right, okay, well there we are. I'll just straighten that all up for you. Right, so it cramps in here. I've got quite a big room, but I've got just a corner of it, which is the workhouse. But I want, let's just move the whole thing. That's better. There we are. So I'll walk through the Beddington Farm area. I'm going to go that way a bit. Right, well there we are. Quite bright. I've brightened it up a little bit with the gouache and the bit of stipple. But if you want to try stipple, it's great, but you can overdo it. It needs to be a bit more subtle than I've done it. I could have put some autumn leaves in there, but hey, it's okay as it is. Anyway, I hope you like it, folks. Thanks for watching. I'll get it uploaded now. And then I'll put my feet up. Bye bye.